How you going? Welcome back. Well, doesn't that look at something? We're gonna cook it up for you. Chicken scallopini. I'm gonna show you how to put it together. It's easy. Let's do it.
Grab yourself some chicken. I'm gonna use chicken breast today.
Chop up some mushies. I used about half a kilo. Add some chicken stock. Then your 3 parts cover the mushrooms with water. Put on stove. Bring it to the boil, and then you're just going to simmer your mushrooms there. I mean, don't cook the guts out of them. You know how to cook them. I know you're not a fucking moron. You'll work it out. Your mum's not going to try and cook this, is she?
Please. Come on, don't stop.
She couldn't cook it anyway. Strain off the mushrooms. Set the mushrooms aside in a bowl, and the juice aside in the other bowl. But you're going to keep it. Don't you throw it away. Now we're going to make a roux, thicken up the juice and turn it into a sauce. Cut yourself off a knob of butter, drop it in the pot, melt it down. Then what you're going to do is slowly add plain flour, whisking it in. Try and get rid of all the lumps until you get it like it is in the picture. Now with your pot on low heat, add the mushroom juice, whisking all the time, making sure you get rid of all the lumps. And this is create your sauce. And just keep adding a little bit more juice and then heat it for a while, whisking. And you want it that saucy texture. Cut up an onion, cut up a capsicum, put them in a bit of water and blanch them. Once they've been in there in the boiling water for a few minutes, strain them off, keep them aside. The preparation of the onions and the capsicum and this sauce can be done a day prior if you like. If you want to impress your friends and they're going to be watching you cooking, have it all set up. It'll be just like you're watching it on the video.
Chop up some parsley. Add about a half a cup of cream to your sauce and whisk it in.
Now, if you want to put a side with this, I do a side of potatoes. That's really easy. Dice them up, put them into a pot to boil, and then they're 3 parts cooked. Strain them off, put them in a pan, a little bit of olive oil, drop a couple of cloves of garlic in there, a little bit of olive oil, a dash of butter, a sprinkle of salt, and stick them in the oven. You're going to cook them till they're golden brown. Cut your chicken up into slices, not too thick. Now you get your chicken pieces, you lay them flat on a board, cover them up with some plastic wrap, and then pound them, flatten them out.
Season your flour with salt and pepper.
Now drop them into the flour, do both sides, and then give it a shake, and make sure you get rid of that excess flour, otherwise it's going to end up in the bottom of your pan. It's time to drop your chicken into a fry pan with some olive oil.
Brown the chicken on both sides for about 2 to 3 minutes and then remove it. Then add your onion, capsicum and mushroom mix and heat it. Then pour in half a cup of dry white wine. Once that's reduced, return the chicken. Right, now pour in your sauce. Sprinkle it generously with parsley. Bring it all up to temperature and then plate it up. This dish can also be done with a thinner cut of beef or veal.
So that's it, chicken scallopini. You're gonna love it. Give it a go. Look at it. Got to get myself a piece here like this. Beautiful. Good to see you. I love you all. Catch you on the next one. Salute. Oh, it's so good.